Yes, good morning. In the previous class, I have discussed about the list and what are the different operations present in the list. Next, we'll move to the next topic, the data types, tuple. This tuple is similar to the list in many ways. It is a collection of items of different data types. Okay. Here, the main difference between the list and tuple is a read-only data structure. It is the immutable. It is called tuple is an immutable. That means cannot modify the size and value of items. Okay? When you have defined, it is fixed. We cannot change the defined values in the tuple. That is a basic difference between the tuple and the list. List is called mutability. List is the mutability, and tuple is an immutable. Okay, we'll take my example. Then we'll come to know that what is difference between the mutable and immutable. Okay, here the tuple is similar to this. It also contains a number of values separated by a comma. Between the one element to the another element, a separator is a comma, and enclosed with a parenthesis. Here in the list, the list is enclosed in the square brackets. List is enclosed in a square brackets. Tuple is enclosed in a parenthesis, open and close parenthesis. Okay, same. The values or the list elements are separated by a column, comma, same as in the list. Here also same. Okay, list is defined with the open and close square bracket. Parentheses are enclosed in a open and close parenthesis. That the open and close parentheses are used for the defining a tuple. Okay, the basic difference between the list and the tuple are list is a mutability. Size and values can be changed in a list, but the tuple cannot be changed. Okay, for example, take here I have defined t equal to open and close parenthesis hi python 2. Here different data types have been used. Hi is in a string and 2 is an integer data type. Okay, within the open and close parenthesis. If you use a print type t, then it prints it is a type of this, that is a tuple. Then print t, entire element will be printed on a screen. Okay, print t of 1 to n, that is python 2. Similarly, t into 3, it cannot be possible. Okay, t plus t cannot be possible because it is immutable. Okay, that is the only thing. We can read only. We can read the individual element or entire element. We cannot modify the element present in the tuple. That is a basic thing. Okay, we'll take an example. Still will take 2 minutes. This will be usable to you. Lettering. Okay, for example, I have defined a equal to square bracket 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a list. Okay, if you want, you can change the element present in the index 3. Index 3 is here. Index 0 is 1, index 1 is 2, index 2 is 3, index 3 is 4. I want to modify this value to the some other value, say other element. That it can be possible in the list. It is possible. That is, it is called the mutability. This can be modified. When you have defined, if you want, you can check that A, enter, that is changed. Here, in place of 4, 8 have been replaced. Similarly, if you have been used, defined same element with a tuple. Tuple cannot be modified. That means here, if you have been used a of 3 equal to 8, then it gives an error. It gives an error saying that type error tuple object does not support item assignment. That means it is called the immutability. It is called the immutable. We cannot modify the predefined list, predefined value in the tuple. Okay, that is the thing. Here, type of A, to type that, it gives the class of the tuple. A is the type of the tuple. If you use same thing, A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then if you type of A, then it gives the class is list. That is the difference between the list and tuple. Tuple em chestaru, parenthesis use chestamu, open and close parenthesis. Once you have defined, it can be only read the elements. It cannot have any permission, write permission. Okay, that is called simply read only. It is called the read only. But the list can be simply we can read as well as the write. Okay, that is the thing called the difference between the list and tuple. List is called mutable and tuple is called immutable. Tuple is called immutable. Okay, it is a basic difference between the list and tuple. Any doubts in this tuple? It is similar to the list only. It is similar to list, contains a number of values and separated by a comma and enclosed with the parenthesis. The main difference between the list and tuple is that you can change the value in the list, you can change the value in the list, but not in the tuple. And that means, this means that while tuple is in a read-only data type, the list is not. Okay, that is the basic difference between the tuple and the list. Okay, any doubts in this? That is one of the important topic. Tuple another important thing. Where we're going to use, how to use, all these things we'll deal later. Okay, whenever we need a data is that is called the protected. We need to only make a data to be protected. Then automatically you have to give only read only permission. Okay, at that time I'll use this tuple. Tuple ఎప్పుడు యూజ్ చేస్తాము డేటాని security purpose కోసము only a permission, read only permission. If you have some data, for example, some I3 papers, they will give the read only permission. You don't have any download. You can read that data. You can have any modify that data simply. Okay, that is the thing called the tuple. Any doubts in this? Next is the dictionary. What is the basic thing is there in the dictionary? Here, used when the data has a unique reference that has associated with a value. Here, we have the two things, unordered set of keys and values. We have the two things. One is called a key and followed by the value. Pair of the items. Here we have the two things. One is called the key and followed by the value. A separator is colon. Colon is used to separate a key and value. An associative array are the hash table where each key is stored as a specific value. We'll take an example. Key can hold any primitive data type. Value is an arbitrary Python object used to create a data frame within a list. Okay, for example, here I have used a one variable name D. One is a key. One is called the key. For this key, I have assigned a name John. One, if you want, you can by using the key element, we can display the data present, object present in that key. Here, 1 is a key, John is a value. D equal to, it is an dictionary, D equal to, open bracket, 1 colon, it is in a separator, key and value, it is in a separator, and one element to another element, comma is in a separator. Okay, here we have used. If you want, you can directly print it prints the entire thing present in the dictionary. If you want to print a single element, only one element, that is D of 1. D of 1. 1 is a key element. What is present in that one, it will display. That is here, first name is, just it displays the entire thing plus concatenation plus D of 1. D of 1 is a key element. 1 is a key. In that key, John is present. That John will be displayed. That is, first name is colon John. Second name is that. Okay, you can also use the thing called what are the different keys present in that. That is print D dot keys. Different keys. What are the keys in that? That is D dot key. Next, values. The dictionary D dot values. Okay, print entire values present in that. We'll take a example. Example this one. Chaptano. For example, I took a E equal to open parenthesis. For example, 1201. How defined a 1201 with some name, comma, separator, 1202 is, comma, isn't it? 1201 is a key. 1201 is a key. Prasanna is a value present in that key. Okay. Here I will use one more name, comma, 1203. Okay. Some other name, comma, 1204. I have defined the 4 different names. Okay, I have defined this. If you want, you can use type of A, then automatically it gives a dictionary. It gives a dictionary. Okay, if you want to use A, enter, it prints the entire thing in the dictionary. Okay, it prints the entire thing in the dictionary. Okay, if you want, you can print a single element, that is A 1201. 1201 is a key. 1201 is a print. You can use print directly, or you can use A, straightforward that key. That in that key, what is present in that key, it will be displayed. That is A, within that 1204. In that 1204, what is the name is present? It is here we are passing the key only. The passing element is key. In that key, what is there, that will be displayed. Okay. Whatever present is that will be displayed on a screen. You can also use that A dot keys, open and close parenthesis. What are all the keys present in the defined dictionary? A dot keys. Keys means first elements. Key followed by the values. Key followed by the values. We can use the key as the integer data type or a string, followed by the values. Values also you can use in a different data types. You can use in a name, RNA, number, even a float or integer number. You can define anything, isn't it? Dictionary. Okay. You can also use a dot a dot values open end VAL a dot values open end close bracket enter. That is whatever the values present in that. Here we have the two things. One is called the key, second is called values. We can use the directly value or you can define the dictionary. By using this, we can create a table. That table, in the first table, hall ticket number followed by the name of the student. Even in front of that, you can also define the dictionary with a father name and his phone number. All these things, the phone number can be defined in this, in the dictionary. Okay, any doubts in this? Dictionary law, there are two things. First element is called the key element followed by the value. Dictionary law, first element, first thing is called the key element, second is called the value. Okay, we can use by using the key element, we can display what the value present in that key. Okay. If you want, here it is called a mutability. What is mutability? In that list, in that key, I have changed or replaced a value, that is the 201. I have placed in place of person, I have changed the Srinivas. If you want, you can see that modification. It has been changed. You can also have a dot, or you can enter enter in the place of the Prasanna. I have replaced a value name with a Prasanna with a Srinivas. Okay, it is called the dictionary is a mutability. You can change the things present in that. Okay, only tuples are immutable. Tuples are immutable. Any doubts in this? Okay, it is about the dictionary. Next is the set. Set is it is on a fourth type. Set is the unordered collection of data types. Set is the unordered collection of data type may returns a change sequence of the element. If you have entered in a particular order, it may take in the same order, it may not be. Okay, it is also mutable. It has a unique element. If you type a two element, it treats only single element. Unique element. It cannot have a multiple occurrence of the same element. That means if you have entered a two same values, it will not store same value in the set of the list. It cannot have a multiple occurrence of the same element. So what is meant by unordered? We cannot access items using the index like we do in the list. It is not in the ordered. It is not been ordered. The basic advantage of the set is it has a highly optimized method for checking whether a specific element is contained in the set. Unique element. That unique element is there or not. For that purpose, we are going to use a set. It makes the set highly useful to efficient remove duplicate value from the list or a tuple and to perform a common math operation like union, join, and intersection. At that time, we're going to use a set operation. Okay. Now, if you have more than one same element, to remove that, we're going to use a simple set. Okay. We'll take one example how it has been defined. It is also immutable. Here we will use a word called, one word called immutable, second word is called immutable. Immutable. Mutable ante change chestamu. Immutable is not doing change thing, data items. We take example for the set. For example, A equal to square bracket, sorry, open flower bracket, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I have used 2 times 4. If you press A, enter, automatically it has been set has it is a unique element. That means here we have been entered a 4, 4 2 times and 6, 6 2 times. It has been took only 1, 4 only. That is a unique element. The entire thing set is a unique elements present in that. That is a basic thing. It is also immutable. We can change, but indexing is not a correct position. It may not be there in that particular index positions. Okay. For example, A of 2 equal to 9. It gives an error. Okay. It cannot be changed. That is, set object does not support item assignment because indexing is not in the range, in the proper order. It is unordered. That is the reason it is called the set does not supports item assignment. Okay. That is a thing called the unordered thing. Any doubts in this? It is the 3 things are there. One is called the list, second is called tuple, third is called dictionary, fourth is called the set. Okay. The same example for the set. Next is the boolean. In this boolean, only we have it is provides the only 2 things. Provides 2 built-in values. One is called the true. Here case sensitive. We have to use first letter, this capital letter followed by the small letter TRU, true, and false, FALSE, false. Okay. Used to determine whether the given statement is true, that is non-zero, that is T, false for 0. Non-zero, it indicates that it's in a true, and 0 indicates it's in a false condition. Condition saying that it is true condition or false condition. If condition is true, it is non-zero value. If condition is false, it is in a 0. For example, print boolean hello. It is true. It is in a string. Print boolean 15. It is the true. Here boolean, it is a keyword. Print boolean 3 is greater than 4. No. 3 is less than 4. For that, it is in a false condition. Isn't it? False condition. Boolean 7 double equal to assignment of double equal to 9 equality. It is both, they are not equal. They are not equal. That's saying that it is in a false condition. Next boolean within that 3 hid system. Okay, it is in a true condition. Boolean 0. Boolean 0 is false, and without any value specifying, it is a 0. It takes null value. It is 0. This is about the boolean. We'll take example. Boolean some value. Okay. I have defined that boolean within bracket 3 greater than 4. Automatically it gives a false. For example, if we use boolean 4 is greater than 3, it gives an output is true. Simple. Simple example is I have took that boolean 3 is greater than 4. It is in a false. It is in a 0. False condition. Saying that it's in a false condition. Next boolean 4 is greater than 3. It is in a true condition. Simple example for the boolean operation. You can use the number of things for the boolean also. Boolean open and close without any value, null value. It is a 0. It gives a syntax error. Invalid syntax. You have to give some expression. Okay. We should use a open and close parenthesis. Then it gives a null value. It gives a false statement. Okay. If you use a boolean 0, it gives also false. If you use boolean 1 or any value, it gives a true. If you use boolean some value, other value, non-zero value, it gives a true. Okay, it is about the operation of a boolean. Any doubts in this? Next one is still 6 minutes is there. Okay, in the next class, I will explain about the difference between the list, tuple, set, and dictionary. I will not go in detail to the Python operators. Any doubts in this?